All right, well, we haven't been on the Argo for quite a while now. I've been puttering with a few odds and ends, a bunch of wiring I've got done. Got these, all these Duets connectors, fuse panel in, dashboard, some switches, and I've got a dash cut out of stainless steel, laser cut, so got that, and then a backup plate. So the dash is going to go, the stainless steel dash is going to go on the front, and then that backup plate is going to be backed. It's going to back up this plastic, and it's going to bolt to the bars, so it's going to really kind of reinforce the dash and the body. So when this gets pushed back, it's going to bolt through the plastic and into the bars. But I've been kind of messing around with some vinyl wrap, and I've discovered that the vinyl doesn't stick very well to the body. So I've tried sanding it down smooth and all kinds of stuff, some spray adhesive, and just doesn't seem to be having much luck with that. I put spray adhesive and stuck this on, hoping that would be even stickier, but it seemed to let go in the corner here. So, not impressed with it. Well, it did stick pretty good on the flats. Didn't really, maybe I didn't push it down enough. And it did stick really good. It did stick good with just spray adhesive. But I've just sprayed a random paint on here to give it some gloss so that the vinyl sticks better. I still might put spray adhesive on the top here just so I can stretch the vinyl over. But anyhow, we're messing with that, and I'll give you a close-up look at what we're doing. All right, yeah, so we've got engine wiring, comes across. Let's see, so we got engine wiring from the starter distributor coil, comes across. I'm going to loom that all up eventually. And I am going to actually cut that and make a connector, so I don't have to take it off the motor again. Make a connector. It comes up and we'll go up inside the dash, and then across the bottom of the dash into these gang of switches here. This is this here is a hole that I drilled just to see about putting gauges in, but the dash is set up for a set of 4 gauges, and then we've got a push button start, a gang of 8, and then main on and off, and then that's Sea-Dog fuse panel, and there I run different wires, 8 different wires for the 8 different circuits into the switches, each one on a circuit. And let's see, this is the switch. This is a switch pack. Got these are switches for the back hatch up and down, so that runs to the back hatch. This is the ground. So yeah, I'm trying to do stuff in an orderly fashion. So I got 12 different circuits in the ground. And these are the mains, positives. So yeah, so I got the dash. Yeah, laser cut at work. And they're duplicates, so just sandwich the plastic body on it. And then this is, I'm going to bend this bend this a couple times just to stiffen it up, and then a channel, bend it into a channel to hold the wiring, and then it's going to bolt to the roll bars, drill through the roll bars. So yeah, got lots of different things on the go. So yeah, I just put some shiny paint on there so the vinyl wrap will stick. I want to put a little bit of vinyl wrap here before I put the dash on, so it's buried under the dash. And then here I've just been kind of testing the wrap, and I had that on there, but it stuck sufficiently. It did let go in that seam there, and it looks like I didn't have it pushed down quite enough. I've done a little bit of vinyl wrapping in the past, but not much. But this white on the body is just, I don't know, I'll call it oxidized, but it sands off really quick. Really, really fine powder. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can put some wrap on that dash and then work on the dash. I'd like to get that together. Okay, so 9, 10 inches. By 57. This vinyl, so it's vivid, and it's got the protective clear layer on top, which to me makes it a little more difficult to put on because it doesn't stretch as nice, but it keeps from scratching when you apply it. So I don't know. It was a 5-foot roll that I got. I don't know what it was, $30. So I got enough for like 3 tries. Nothing works out the first time. Not my experience anyhow. Gonna use some spray adhesive, and that stuff does not just clean off, it gets everywhere, so try and cover some parts. Got my puppy pee pads. They work great in the garage. They're soaking up oil drips. They work great for just throwing on the bench when you're taking little things apart. You don't lose any stuff. Stuff doesn't roll away. That's enough. Just needs a tiny bit. We'll give that a couple minutes to set up. This is very stressful. So I get my heat gun. Okay. All right, well, I got the wrap on, and I just got some fine line tape there. I'm going to cut the balance off. So, pretty happy with that. Some pretty bad corners I have to deal with, but it wasn't terrible. So, got the balance off the ends there, that one and this one. So the rest of it is not going to have wrap on it, not like that anyhow. It's going to have kind of an Arctic camouflage, so I'll be able to just put many smaller pieces on so I can avoid those complex corners, I guess you'd call them. Pretty happy with that. So I'm just going to figure out where the dash goes. It goes smack dab in the middle between the roll bars. But I'm going to drag this back to the roll bars because I want it to look like it's centered on the roll bars. So the dash is going to go centered in there. Something like that. All right, well, this is progress. So the dash. It's a stainless dash there. I think I got it about where I want it. I just got to check and make sure it's level. I'm going to drill a couple holes in it, just in the corners, and figure out where I need that. And then I can bend up the one that's back there. And then it's going to get bolted from behind, but there's going to be bolts going through the rail, or through the tube, and to hold that tight. So the body will be clamped on at that point. So I've sprayed inside of the top shell and the bottom shell with Rhino Guard or bed liner, and so now I just got the outside to do. I'm sure I'll have to take the body off a few times, but I think I can do most of the stuff. lots of stuff anyhow with the body on. Yeah, so I'm going to drill a couple holes, get that dash, the stainless, the top dash mounted, and then I can figure out the bottom one. Okay, yeah. All right, well, I got some dash parts built. This is the backup. I got some holes, just had to open them up a little bit. They weren't quite the right size. And then the stainless that's going on the top. So I got to get this back in behind there and bolt it on. It's going to bolt through into this roll cage here and kind of hold the body and really reinforce this area. So see if we can sneak it in there. That'll do it. Alright. So now I can put the dash, the stainless dash on. I've already got all the holes drilled here and through the plastic and through the backup plate. All right, well, there's the dash installed, sandwiched. You can see the heavy plate behind. Yeah, just going to cut open the that rectangle there for the switches. And switches. Battery shut off. Push button start. That'll be fun. Yep. So you can see the heavy channel in the back. That notch there is going to be for the steering shaft. And yeah, that should really kind of beef up the body, keep the body stuck on if something happens. Yeah, I got only a couple screws in the front. So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna cut open that hole, put switches in. That rectangle there's got a little bow in it, but when I screw it in place, should flatten it out. All right, I like it.